With pay-per-use subscriptions, you can use allowances to offer an initial amount of usage credit that can be consumed without charge. This usage credit can either be free of charge or priced. In this video, we'll show you how to configure free allowances. For example, let's say we want to offer 100 images free of charge with every new subscription to an X-ray as a service product. You set up this use case in 3 steps. Step 1. Create a template to predefine the allowance data. Step 2. Assign the template to the product for which you want to offer allowances. Step 3. In a subscription for that product, create an allowance based on the template. The third step can be either automated or manual. We'll show you both options. Allowance templates define the default values of the resulting allowances. In our case, we want to predefine the valid technical resource type and the initial balance by market. If you add more than one technical resource type, they must have the same unit. If you want to enable the auto creation of allowances, allowances will be created with the same values as the template. We'll see this option in the next step. To finish this step, like with products, you need to publish an allowance template so that it can be used in subsequent processes. Now we continue with the second step. Our product is already prepared, and we just need to assign the allowance template to it. As a prerequisite, both the product and the rate plan must have the same market and technical resource types as the allowance template. Later in the subscription, only these types can be used to create technical resources for usage measurement. Usually, an allowance template has only one technical resource type. In the rate plan, a corresponding usage-based charge is required. The rate element of the charge defines the technical resource type. This setup is required to allocate usage to the allowance. Once the allowance credit is used up, usage starts being charged for the corresponding rate element. As a side note, we mentioned earlier that you could automate the creation of allowances. You enable this by choosing Auto Create Allowances. An allowance will then be created in every new subscription with a matching technical resource. If you want to create allowances manually instead, keep watching for the last step. You manage the allowances for all the products or items of a subscription in the Allowances tab. Start by choosing Create. First, you need to choose for which product or subscription item you want to create the allowance. And continue by selecting the allowance template we created earlier. The initial balance is then pre-filled from the template. Once the balance is used up, billing will start for the usage-based charges of the rate plan. Last but not least, you see that the technical resource for allowance consumption is defaulted. In most cases, an item has only one technical resource. If the item had more, the list would show all the technical resources available for selection. To finish, we create the allowance and save the changes to the subscription. When usage is posted to the system, the allowance is debited until either the entire credit is used up or the allowance has expired. With no balance remaining, further usage consumption is then charged and included in the bills. That's it. Thank you for watching.